Welcome.
Good evening. Tonight, top stories, very important things. Georgia Guidestones went boom a long time ago.
The Queen is dead a long time ago.
Other things, a long time ago.
A long time ago. Some of them more recent.
Join us as we discuss.
This week on Doomsday Bunker.
Woo! We're back.
We're back.
It's only been like 2 weeks since we've done a show.
Oh, and we've spent those 2 weeks preparing
Vigorously. That's a word, right?
It is indeed a word, my friends.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah. Take it away. Read.
Georgia. The Guidestones.
The Guidestones. So I guess
you all know what the Georgia Guidestones are?
Well, in case you're dumb and don't know, the Georgia Guidestones, as pictured in example alphabet, there are some rocks in Georgia, and
words.
Yeah,
Words.
I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess maybe 7, between 7 and 11 languages.
Just a second, I can confirm that.
He's going to confirm how many languages, but it was 10 rules for society post-apocalypse, right? And the most controversial of them was limited population, and the outrage over that was people didn't know if it was a suggestion or someone's going to enforce that strict population cap, which I believe was 500,000. Let me pull up the rules, right?
Oh, and for those keeping track at home, the languages were English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian for a grand total of 8.
Incredible. All right, so these were the rules that were inscribed on the tablets. Rule number 1, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, right? Incredible stuff.
Vague yet menacing.
Yes. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. So breed those babies, if you know what I mean.
Be fruitful and multiply.
Number 3, unite humanity with a living new language. That shit you already speak? Sorry, bro. That's gotta go. Cringe.
None of that.
Rule number 4, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason.
Interesting.
I don't really know exactly what that's telling me to do.
Is passion reason? Is it possible for passion to be reasonable?
I think it depends on the passion.
Or faith? Is faith reasonable?
I don't know. Faith in what?
Is faith not holding two contradictory truths in your mind at the same time?
It could be.
Could be.
It's up for interpretation.
We don't know.
Yeah. Well, they should have gave us a rubric or a legend for these that
They really
actually
should've.
says exactly what they mean and not like the shit that's like up for
There
interpretation.
should have been a Georgia Guidestone for the Georgia Guidestones.
like a smaller stack of stones next to it.
Like a little graveyard.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Rule number 5, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts.
And humanity has notoriously struggled with this.
I mean, yeah, but after we all die, then we'll get it sorted out.
We'll see the error of our ways once the first apocalypse is taken place.
Of course, yeah.
The first one's always the hardest.
Because obviously we caused it in the first place.
Yeah,
So we should learn, right? Rule number 6, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court.
No more wars, just courts.
Just courts.
Just courtroom drama.
I love court.
It's a good day for lawyers.
Yeah. Do you love court, Reed? Have you ever been to court?
I have been to court.
Yeah.
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 Did not enjoy it.
Did you win?
I guess. I'm here.
You heard it here first, folks. He won.
He won. I beat the charges.
Let's go! Lesson number 7, right? Avoid petty laws and useless officials.
Now, I don't mean to, you know.
I think that's also up for interpretation.
And like, I don't mean to call the person who constructed these a hypocrite, but isn't erecting like giant stone laws kind of petty?
No, because they're really big.
I guess that's true.
All right. Number 8, to balance personal rights with social duties.
No notes.
You gotta love that work-life balance.
It is important to find balance.
Think there's a 40-hour work week after the end of the world?
I hope to God at the end of the world it's knocked down to like 20.
That'd be great.
You gotta spend some time grazing those nuclear grasses.
I did a 41-hour work week this week, and
yeah, get that overtime.
Killed me. I'm salary.
Ah.
It doesn't work like that.
Just quit.
Oh, I just started like 2 weeks ago.
Just quit.
They paid me too much to quit. How do you think I afforded this table?
It is a high quality table.
That high quality plastic that's white. It looks like somebody sprinkled pepper all over it. Why are they all that pattern?
That is a good question.
It's like literally every single one.
And why are all trash cans like pebbled? What's up with that? You know what I mean? You ever see a pebble trash can?
No,
Yes,
I have.
I'm gonna show you pebble trash.
I have 3 trash cans, and I don't think any of them are like that.
I mean, like public trash cans, the kinds you find in like a McDonald's, a mall.
Oh, they look like they're made out of stone.
These bad boys.
Yeah. Okay.
A pebble trash can.
All right. Yeah. Why
Come
are
on,
they
a
like
pebble trash? You've all seen a pebble trash can.
Why are they like that?
Why are they like that? And why are tables like this?
Why are they like
It's
this?
so fucked up.
All right. Number 9. Prize, truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with infinite.
This sounds like some hippie bullshit.
So just like love people? Question mark.
Be at peace.
Peace.
Don't.
Never mind. Number 10. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature.
The rule's so nice they said it twice.
You think that wasn't just a typo?
I don't think so.
And then like the engravers just went for it?
When was this made? When were these stones erected? 1980.
They've been around for a minute.
Yeah, they have.
That's crazy. Well, they were around for a minute.
Yeah.
As Graph Alphabet has demonstrated, on the morning of July 6th, I remember this morning very well because I was doing nothing. And the news was like, yo, somebody blew up the Georgia Guidestones.
And they did.
They did. They are blown.
They are blown up.
They blew one of them up.
Say what? Make it bigger?
Make what bigger?
The image.
Enhance. You guys know how to do that? Because I
Do you already have it bigger?
I can press the zoom button and okay.
And then the WCMU thing gets even bigger too.
Check that out. You guys like that? That's hot.
How's that look, Justin?
That shit's blown
How's
up.
that look, producer Kip?
Yes, Murphy
Good. Get fucked. Well, guess what? They don't look like that anymore because after they blew up and they reviewed the security footage and discovered that somebody blew them up.
Dude, you should show the footage of that blown up.
The footage.
The security footage.
Okay, all right.
It's pretty dope.
Hold on.
These sons of bitches were 19 feet tall. That's too tall. But not as tall as King Kong. 25 feet.
That's a small ass guy.
You're goddamn right it is.
Yeah, so
one big small monkey.
So somebody blew him up. Can you believe that?
I can. It happened. Can you, viewers at home? But who was the guy that made this? We don't know, do we?
Nobody knows. It was funded by like private investors, and they just like put them up, and nobody knows who actually even owns the land that they were on.
And no one knows like the what and the why of it. Oh shit, yeah. No, get that Fox logo out of there before we get sued.
Also shows what appears to be a silver or gray car speeding away from the scene. Right now, local, state, and federal agencies are working to determine who's behind that explosion. The attraction was unveiled in 1980 and has drawn many people over the years. The man whose company maintains the site says vandalism has happened before, but never like this. State and federal agencies are working to determine.
We actually had to install cameras several years ago after the vandalism got so bad. But, it does break my heart. If you don't like the message, that's understandable, that's your prerogative, but, there's no reason to take it away from you.
What is going on?
Nothing.
What are you doing to my eardrums?
Quite incredible stuff, right?
I mean, it is.
Yeah, so they blew up, right?
They blew up, and we don't know why.
We don't know why.
I think it's interesting that they got a car on camera with it, though.
They did, but not really.
But I mean that
They got a blurry image of a silver vehicle.
Well, yeah, but that they got it. They know there was a vehicle at all. They know that a human did this, a person, not just an extra dimensional demon.
I was gonna say, so you're telling me that they didn't blow themselves up?
They didn't blow themselves
They
up.
were I'm just not feeling it anymore. I've been standing here for a while.
I mean, maybe that was how many laws were there? 9?
10.
Maybe that was the 11th law. if you don't
Water
shape
them
up,
regularly.
if you don't water us, we're gonna get out of here.
They're gonna blow up.
They're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did.
They did blow up.
They blew up. Yes, July 6th, 2022. Feels like yesterday. It wasn't. Somebody blew them up, and nobody knows who. As far as I'm aware. Reed, you want to investigate that real quick? If they found anybody?
Yeah.
But yeah, so they only damaged one of the sides. It appeared that the charges were placed somewhere near the top. The idea is that the speculation is that they were hoping that one set of charges would have just toppled the structure, but instead it literally just blew up one of the slabs. So it was kind of fine.
The Swahili and Hindi slabs, I should say. That was the one that got caught.
Wowzers! Who would have thought?
I know.
So it was a hick from.
It was a hick.
It was a hick that blew up. Yeehaw!
I mean, we had to expect that, right?
Probably, but yes, they didn't. That it was a health hazard to have partially blown up, very erect stones, so they demolished them. I believe it was the following day, right? They just came in, they bulldozered the shit out of them. Which I'm really curious about the legality of that, because they literally don't know who owned them or what land, who owned the land they were on.
Well, apparently they're trying to sell it back to the original owner, which was a farmer. So maybe this was some Scooby-Doo real estate type scheme, We're gonna blow up the Guidestones to get our land back, our ancestral land.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
And also the mayor, Alberton Mayor Daniel Graves, said, "We're just getting geared up and excited about rebuilding them. It's going to happen. It may take us 6 months to a year to do it, but we are going to do it." And then in August, the Alberton City Council said,
No. So the mayor's in on it.
Apparently, someone's in on it.
Yes. That's crazy. See, what I remember seeing a lot of that morning in the conspiracy sphere was that somebody blew them up to try to expose the owner of them. Because the owner would have to come and fix or rebuild it, right? Or at least hire somebody to. Contract somebody out. And it's not the 80s anymore, right? So there'd be actually a digital footprint. Right, there would be some kind of link back to the investor or investors or whatever organization orchestrates the construction of a mysterious monolith of world-ending prophecies, right?
Yeah.
And that was the idea was, well, if we blow it the fuck up,
he's gonna have to show himself.
Somebody has to fix it, then we're gonna know who it was.
Didn't you say there was a caretaker for the place? Or the video that said there was a caretaker?
I believe
so there's a third party.
The state of Georgia took care of it because it became a public attraction, but they still didn't know who owned it, right? Which I also wonder, they said that they installed cameras to monitor it because it was getting graffiti and stuff.
Yeah.
It's they just did that.
Yeah.
And they had no legal grounds to do it. But nobody ever complained because it would expose who owns the land.
And also, it's probably nice to, have some kind of monitor on your giant stones that presumably cost a lot of money to construct.
Maybe in the 80s, not a lot, but now probably.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of grand
Georgia was probably just hyped to have some kind of tourist attraction because, like, what else is in there in Georgia?
Georgia needed something nice.
Let's Google Georgia tourist attractions.
There's an explanatory tablet.
Georgia tourism guide. What is here? Nothing? Executive producer, J. Kip, nothing.
At the bottom of the explanatory tablet, there's a motto which reads, "Let these be guidestones to an age of reason."
And we blew them up.
And 42 years later, we blew it to hell.
Incredible.
Yeah, we really did that.
Things in Georgia. Waterfalls. A swamp.
That's not bad.
A canyon. That's where the exploregeorgia.org website ends.
Well, they had to remove the monument thing.
South of Atlanta, it's worse than driving through, like, say, Kansas.
Is there anything good in Atlanta?
No, it's just traffic.
Adult Swim is headquartered in Atlanta. There's that.
Just traffic, huh?
They used to shoot Marvel movies in Atlanta.
Some of the worst traffic you'll ever
Used
be
to?
in.
Yeah.
Why don't they anymore?
I think they got booted when I think they revoked their tax credit after Disney got tied into that
Coming in live from the
homophobic
comments.
company or whatever.
Live from the we got a commenter?
Oh shit.
What we got?
The home of Girl Scouts is in Savannah. Juliet Garden Lowe's house is there.
What?
Juliet Garden Lowe's house is there.
Juliet Garden Lowe's house. Well,
I think that's a name. Juliet Garden Lowe's.
a question for the
That
audience.
house is there.
Do you actually know what these things are, or are you just Googling shit and then copying, pasting in the chat?
I mean, it's Shelby.
Juliet Gordon Lowe. Okay, the founder of the Girl Scouts.
Oh,
That's what it is.
Okay.
wowzers. So Georgia's probably got a lot of cookie sales. Thinking emoji.
Okay.
Her birthday. Oh shit. Her birthday is called Founders Day. It's celebrated by the Girl Scouts, and it falls on October 31st.
Spooky! You know what else falls on October 31st?
What?
The day after October 30th.
You goddamn right it does. That's fucking crazy. Devil's Night.
Another commenter.
Spooky.
They got a lot of ghosts.
How many?
I've heard that.
How,
That's true.
How many?
How are they going to quantify that?
Who asked that?
Who
said that?
Travis Shaw says they got a lot of ghosts.
Travis, how many ghosts?
How are they going to count how many ghosts they have, Pierce?
If they know there's a lot, then they have some kind of quantifiable data that we need the answer to. No! How? What's the scale?
How many ghosts have you counted in your life?
Two paleontologist says Girl Scout cookies blew up the stones? Question mark.
Oh shit! It was the Girl Scouts.
The Girl Scouts, they were like, we're taking back Georgia.
This is ours now, baby. I feel like the Girl Scouts have been up to something. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just feel like they're plotters.
Travis says at least 12 ghosts.
At least 12 ghosts.
They came to my doorstep the other day.
The ghosts? Or the Girl Scouts?
The Girl Scouts.
Ah!
Yeah.
What'd they want?
They wanted to sell pie, I believe?
Did you get any pie?
No.
Girl Scouts sell pie.
You realize now what we've done?
No.
Now we're in your home where you refused the Girl Scouts a few days ago. And now we're talking about a crime they committed, publicizing it. There's a window right here. We're gonna die.
It doesn't go outside. We're underground.
All they have to do is get in the garage. Then we're dead.
Good. It's locked.
You think Girl Scouts know how to pick locks? Come on, they're Girl Scouts. They're smart. They're crafty. They know what they're doing.
Vandalizing, thieving. Please break the main garage door and the back garage door. I need that insurance claim to replace both.
And now we've got.
Thank you.
Now we've got Pierce copying to insurance fraud.
No, it's not fraud. If they're going to break them,
But now you're coercing them to do it.
yeah, they would.
That's got to be something.
The authorities would need verifiable proof that they watched the live stream and only did it because that, not because they were already
It's
targeted.
conspiracy. It's conspiracy.
Does that hold up in court? It
Conspiracy?
never has.
Conspiracy's never held up in court.
No, because it's non-verifiable.
I
That's the whole. That's why.
I think you can get charged with conspiracy to commit murder.
Me?
No, not you. I just mean hypothetically, if you committed murder in a conspiracy. You know?
At the same time?
You've
No,
committed God damn it. The conspiracy is to commit the murder.
But it's only a conspiracy because there's no verifiable fact that it was.
Alright, I'm looking this up.
Okay, thank you. With his breaking news.
Conspiracy.
We don't know English and the law. Who would have thought?
While he's looking that up, Girl Scouts are called Girl Guides. Coincidence?
They are?
Are also called Girl Guides.
Move closer if you're gonna talk.
You can't hear me?
I have no idea. Reason.
Okay.
Incredible.
Okay.
A conspiracy is an agreement between two or more people to commit an act. The essence of conspiracy is the unlawful agreement. Even if you and your partner never committed the crime you planned, you are still part of a conspiracy. So the fact that you probably didn't have direct communication with the conniving Girl Scouts probably does protect you here. But if you did, you could get indicted on conspiracy charges.
That's great. Don't call me.
Do not contact
Do not
us.
contact me. Just break the doors.
Please help Pierce. He needs the money.
My neighbors have 24-hour surveillance that is in my driveway, so I'll know it was you. Unless you don't wear the uniforms for some strange reason to like protect your identities, that would be crazy.
I want to say for
They put on the uniforms of the Boy Scouts of America to commit crimes.
yeah, fucking put them in the fire. They haven't had enough stress lately.
Oh boy.
Scouts.
Incredible.
Yes.
Wow, we did it. We talked about the Georgia Guidestones and ended up on Girl Scouts committing crimes.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to the Girl Scouts committing crimes.
What else do you think they're by?
Kennedy assassination
Crimes.
committed by Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts
I think they
have
I think they were there when Diana died.
committed.
I think they put her in that car.
The Guidestones were there?
No, the Girl Scouts were there.
Oh, the Girl Scout. Oh.
The Girl Stones were there and killed Diana.
Oklahoma Girl Scout murders. From June 13th, 1977. The Oklahoma Girl Scout murders took place on the morning of June 13th, 1977 at Camp Scott in Mays County, Oklahoma. Victims were 3 Girl Scouts. Oh, okay, all right. They didn't commit the crimes. Or did they?
Maybe it was 3 suicides.
Sorry, Lori, Michelle, and Doris. Sorry you got killed. My bad.
So sorry you died.
Whoopsie daisies. My bad. I wasn't saying that you committed murders, but that was what I was hoping when I pulled up the dog.
It would have been really cool if you had committed the murders. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it right now.
That's kind of shitty that you were the ones that got killed.
Yeah, that's much less fun. It is in fact actually tragic.
But did they ever get solved? No.
Oh shit.
The killer is still out there.
We've got a conspiracy on our hands.
I think that's just an unsolved mystery.
What's the difference? Someone's covering
The
something
hour
up.
of the day that it's aired on the Discovery Channel.
Commenter
Got there.
says, the book about those murders scared the shit out of me. They read it to us at Girl Scout camp.
No fucking way.
What's the book called though? Give us the name.
What's the sauce?
We gotta see if there's a free PDF somewhere. We're gonna wait in fucking silence until you tell us the name of this book. Justin. Silence.
Does the existence of 2 paleo-2ologists imply that there's a 1 paleo-1ologist?
Well, didn't you used to have a guy named the paleontologist or something in your comments?
Probably.
Wait.
Is this his second account?
So he regenerated?
There's 2.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
God damn it.
That's crazy.
We can't catch a fucking break.
No.
Oh, book name drop.
Oh shit, give it. Come on.
Someone cry for our children.
Someone.
That's a dumb sounding title.
Come on, Pierce.
What?
That's a fucking affecting title. Someone cry for our children.
Well,
a desperate plea by parents for someone to show any kind of emotion for their deceased children. That doesn't stir something in you?
I hate kids.
What if it was one of your cats?
Okay, that'd be pretty sad.
Exactly. Now imagine that's a human child. That's what we're dealing with.
Well, now I don't care.
Imagine you were someone who cared about kids. Imagine how this would feel.
Okay, I'm not very imaginative.
I'll cry for those Girl Scouts, but
That's
not here.
incredible.
It's hard for me to cry these days, and I'm incredibly emotionally stunted. Someone cry for our children.
You made it. You finally got there.
Girl Scouts demolished Georgia Guys. Why am I taking notes on this?
I have no idea. Are you even going to look it up? Do you care about the kids?
I think it's just keep it in my head, you know.
Alright. All these thoughts in my head.
Whenever I did streams for the other stream I did from the other bunker, I would just forget what happened the next day.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to forget all this tomorrow. So this will be a nice refresher.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy, audience, is that we are actually below ground level for the first time on Doomsday Bunker.
That's true.
Yeah.
The bunker used to be above ground.
Very above ground.
Then we removed a support beam and it just sunk.
We've gradually gotten lower, though.
We actually
We
have,
started on the second floor,
Yeah,
and then we went to the first floor, and now we're
Here.
underground.
Now we're actually
We
here.
did it. We made it. That's.
How much lower can we go?
I got a shovel.
All right, let's start digging.
6 feet down, just like the queen.
Lamau. All right, next topic. What did you write down earlier?
Somerton Man.
The book is $150 on Amazon.
That's an expensive book for me to not fucking care about.
But how much is it at your local library?
They probably don't have it because nobody cares.
Someone's got it.
Someone's got it.
The only topics I have here are the Somerton Man, which I feel like was not a topic you were particularly enthused
I don't know anything about it, so you're gonna have to enlighten me.
And the Minnesota Iceman, which is the thing Justin.
The
informed me
Minnesota Iceman?
Yeah.
That was just a random cryptid generator.
God damn it.
So
That's not real then.
I looked it up. It's real.
It's.
But the website kept going down when I was looking at it.
$150 is not how much special color version Ghidorah costs. You wanna know how I know that? I own it.
Okay, so the Somerton Man is this dude who washed up on a beach on December 1st, 1948 in Australia, Somerton Park, South Australia. He showed up dead. They had no way to identify him, and there was a note in a fob pocket of his trousers that just said, "Is finished." No one knows what it means or how he got there, what happened. It could have been a suicide, could have been a murder, could have been anything. We don't know. They apparently, though, very recently...
Does anyone recognize this man?
Do you know him?
This man in particular.
Yeah, that's the Wikipedia page I was just reading.
Yeah, does anybody know this man?
Do you know him?
This is a photograph of a real live dead man.
Have you seen this guy?
That's it?
That's all I got.
Nobody. I thought that that was a developing story.
On July 26, 2022, Adelaide University professor Derek Abbott, in association with genealogist Colin M. Fitzpatrick, claimed to have identified the man as Carl Charles Webb, an electrical engineer and instrument maker born in 1905, based on genetic geology from DNA of the man's hair.
Good.
South Australia Police and Forensic Science South Australia have not verified the result, but South Australia Police said they were cautiously optimistic about it. So after... after almost 80 years, 74 years, maybe he's identified. Hard to say. What are you doing? Oh, making it easier to see?
Yeah.
So when we were barking at the camera, have you seen this man? They literally haven't.
Have you seen this man?
Have you seen him?
Have you seen him?
Look at him.
Do you know who this apparently identified man is now?
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly
identified.
This is a real live dead man.
Do you know Carl? Is this him? Tell us if it's Carl.
Was Carl your great grandpa?
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Have you ever did you spend time with Carl when you were alive in 1948? Before he died? If you have information about Carl,
Please call.
please call us at whatever the South Australia police number is. I assume it's not 911, but whatever the Australian equivalent of that is.
It's 6LL.
6LL. Please call 6LL. Hey, you know, Australia is like the United Kingdom owns that, right? Isn't that them?
It's part of the Commonwealth.
It's part of the Commonwealth. I wonder if the royal family had this man killed.
I don't know.
You just don't want to talk about the royal family, do you?
What? Nobody. Does anybody care? Okay, what do you? Okay, you talked about the royal family. You lead this one. You
There's
lead
like
this one.
it's like a fucking hotbed of weird shit, right? Like we've got this.
What weird shit? You've told me no weird shit.
Okay, well, first, if we want to get into the real,
Prince Andrew and
yeah,
Epstein.
Prince Andrew, who is like a straight up child predator that they just are like, yeah, he's chill though. He can hang. He can hang with the fucking queen. Well, not anymore. He can hang with the fucking king. He's my brother. I don't got a problem with that. So yeah, he's on Epstein's plane. The queen probably was dead a year ago, by my estimate. Charles, I think he's got one foot in the grave and another on a banana
He's
peel.
looked very dead for a minute. It's insane.
Yeah.
Before
The death of his mother revitalized him. He actually has a job now. It's pretty crazy.
is that how that works?
Well, that's how the British are. They're pretty cutthroat. There he is, Charles.
It's not.
Charles III.
That's not him, but we can pretend.
And I mean,
it's
there's
him.
like all those theories about whether or not Charles had Diana killed, or the Queen had Diana
Oh, yeah,
killed.
yeah. She knew too much. That's what Chad's saying.
What?
Diana knew too much.
Diana knew too much, yeah. Well, and she, you know, would talk too much about the way things really were. They're like, these people are fucked up. They don't experience emotions like normal people. They almost drove me to suicide and they didn't give a fuck. And they were like, okay, get in this car and in this tunnel and then you're gonna die. And it worked. And John Mulaney did it.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
How so?
I don't know. I just know he killed Diana of Wales and her lover, Dodi Al-Fayed.
Who?
Dodi Al-Fayed.
So this is what he looks like to me.
His dad?
No, this is what Charles looks like.
That's Charles's dad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Who is dead?
When did he die?
Last
Last
year.
year.
Really? That's crazy.
That's Philip.
That's straight
dead.
up Philip.
That's dead Philip.
Dead Philip. Huh.
I can't blame you for mixing the two up. I mean, they are basically interchangeable.
I literally
white men.
googled Charles looking dead, and all of the images were that.
I mean, that is about as dead as you can look without actually being dead. So
That's fair.
I don't like looking at it.
He was like 99 or something.
That's it.
He's
Just 99.
he's looking pretty rough for 99.
Okay, yeah, this is actually the homie, huh?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, okay.
Look at him. He's all rosy faced. He's
Also dead.
also dead.
He's got what's that one disease?
Dead.
That one
Disease
song
was-
was about having ring around the rosies. That was about smallpox or some shit.
That's the Black Plague.
The Black Plague.
Okay, but
Yeah.
it's not actually.
I mean, his
about
dad was
that.
probably there. He could have long-term transmitted it.
It's not actually about that.
I think that's an interpretation that's been applied post facto.
Has Facebook fact-checked this?
You know, I don't know. We'll have to call up Mark. You got him on speed dial, right?
Yeah. As a fellow lizard person, we actually have this app. It's called What's a Lizard?
There's a theory that Charles didn't change his name when he got to the throne because he's planning on being the last monarch. Historically, the name Charles of Kings brings bad news for the monarchy.
Well, I mean, when has he brought good news to the monarchy?
The Queen's dead. Maybe he said that.
Was that good news? I thought a
That
lot of
seems-
people were
that
big
seems-
bummed.
That seems like bad news for most of the people that kingdom.
The only thing I know about this man is that he's a blatant racist. Crazy.
It is. You'd think that,
I mean, if you ask any Irish person, all the monarchy is awful. So.
and they're right.
Lizzie's in a box.
I mean, I don't know anything about the monarchy, so that must not be holding true.
Bloodsuckers. Bloodsuckers, all of them. Look at him. You tell me that's not a vampire?
Wouldn't he look a lot younger?
Not necessarily. Maybe he got bit yesterday.
It's crazy. This is what happens when you become the ruler of the
Yeah,
monarchy.
they bite you.
Yeah, and then why do you die then?
Elizabeth didn't get bit. She was a werewolf.
I see. Okay.
That's why she was hanging out with those corgis all the time, because she had an affinity with dogs. They needed a dog that it could be taken out in public without mauling people, and that was just a corgi.
The first Charles got beheaded by peasants.
Woo!
Second Charles ruled during the Black Plague and the Great Fire of London in
Boo.
1666.
Nice.
And the third,
Right now.
TBD.
To be
TBD.
We'll find out what hell he will wreak upon his great nation soon. But I mean, look at that guy. Would you trust him with your nation?
No, he could barely hold up his sword during the funeral.
Well, he was overcome with emotion.
His sister held it straight and true.
Well, that's because his sister is,
Slightly younger.
I don't even know his sister's name.
And
Anne. His sister, Anne, is really the strongest member of that family.
clearly when the other one's Andrew and the one you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Do you think that Anne's gonna assassinate all of them then and take the throne?
No, they'll get her before she can do that. She's probably plotting.
Who's they?
The shadow organization behind the throne.
We got a correction of it.
Yo.
It wasn't a Great Fire, it was the Great Plague of London in 1665.
Oh.
Who was that, Travis?
Yeah.
I knew it was Travis. If it was a historical correction, it's gotta be Travis.
Well, he corrected himself.
Oh, I have a private message from an anonymous source who says we can get that Girl Scout murder book from your local library through an interlibrary loan. So it is possible to get the book for free. We could do it. We could get the Girl Scout murder book.
There's a library down the road.
There is, but I don't know if it's
I don't think it's open.
It's definitely not
I
open.
don't think it's open.
What's it called? Someone cry for children.
While he's researching that, message from Orange Samick. I think that's what that is.
Yes.
Use.
I know who that is.
Okay, cool.
For sure. 100%. 100 emoji.
I don't.
One of the old homies from the figure days.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, unironically. Yeah, no.
Oh shit! You can get this book through an interlibrary loan. Let's see where it's available. Not available here.
Fuck.
2 Bailey 2 all just says DoorDash the Girl Scout book.
DoorDash, the Girl Scout.
There should be DoorDash for books. DoorDash for libraries.
Why don't-
Do you want to wait on that?
That's just like online book rentals, right?
But this would be free because it's a library.
Who pays the delivery drivers?
The library.
What?
How does the library make
You hire a delivery through your taxes. Your tax dollars go to the library.
Oh boy!
Hey man, it's a good resource. Trust me.
I think I'd rather have my road fixed before I have free books delivered to my door.
Yeah, but you know, right now you've got bad roads and no books delivered to your door.
My road's getting fixed in 2025.
Let me check here. Oh, in 3 years.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
How you gonna?
I was thinking I would actually just buy some cold patch and go and fix it myself because it's really bad.
I've seen folks try to do that before. It has not gone well.
It can't be any worse than it already is.
I mean, you can make like a sinkhole. I've seen that happen. They like fill it up with gravel.
Here, a sinkhole here.
Not here. I'm gonna keep the people who did this anonymous. But I know someone once who tried to fill in some patches in a parking lot. They were pretty bad. Pretty bad. They filled it with gravel, and wouldn't you know it, that was a bad call.
Are these local?
No.
Where are they?
I can't tell you.
I would like to know the location.
I'll tell you when we're out of the bunker.
An off-the-air conversation?
Yeah, an off-the-air conversation.
Okay, alright.
I gotta keep some level of credibility here. I can talk about how I hate the Royals all day, but this, no. I gotta protect these parking lot warriors.
That's fair. You know, we're only an hour in.
Have we been doing this an hour?
Less than.
Jesus Christ.
We need another topic.
Are birds real?
Are birds real?
That's a shit topic. We're not doing that.
Alright.
Come on. What's been in the news lately? Anything fun? CERN? I don't even know much about this one, so you're
You don't know?
I know very, very broad strokes.
So, CERN is currently the world's largest hadron collider, right? But there is plans to change that. We're gonna make a bigger one. CERN's been getting some upgrades lately, and all the pieces of it have been being shipped out, just 2 places globally. I don't know if they're being repurposed or what they're doing, but I believe some of them ended up in South Dakota, and the second they got there was like weird like green skies and like green fogs that would like overtake the towns where the pieces ended up. And like the whole like mentality around it is like when they actually run the hadron collider and like make the atoms like smash or whatever, they change like realities. It's like the Mandela effect is like proposed to be caused by CERN. So every time CERN fires and smashes particles, it changes our timeline that we live on. So something is like slightly alternate, right? Like Jiffy, Bernstein, Bears, you know, shit like that like changes, right? That's the concept behind it. But yeah, CERN was being like, pieces of it were being decommissioned and shipped around the same time that the Guidestones blew up. Like it was like days before, right? And that CERN was getting actually started back up and they were using it again. And there was really unusual green weather. Let me see if I can get the okay, yes. South Dakota, here we go. Don't you love South Dakota? Give me 1 second.
I got no beef with South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Has anyone ever told you you have a beautiful singing voice?
Thank you. This is South Dakota.
Damn, okay.
Oh my god.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
And all they had to do was turn on a hadron collider.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, I think this is from them sending pieces, right?
All they had to do was send a piece of the collider.
Yeah, I'm trying to find...
Thank you, Eddie Devon on Twitter.
Thanks, Eddie.
Good photo. You're a real one. We
Yeah.
know this city. Do
No.
you? No, we do not. We do not.
So
care,
weird and unusual weather is usually tied to CERN being activated. Kind of like, you remember HARP?
No.
It was like the military array in, I believe, Alaska that was like a weather controlling station. And they used it to like target like severe weather, like send a tornado or a thunderstorm to like a foreign country.
No.
You have no idea.
I don't know this one.
You don't know this one.
I've seen movies where this happens, that's for sure.
All right.
Isn't this literally a Godzilla movie? Do they do something like this in a Godzilla movie?
In Son of Godzilla, they use like weather balloons to kind of like make it like more humid and shit.
Yeah.
And
Don't they drop like a weather bomb or something at the end of that?
Yeah, and it makes it snow.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Fucking great movie. Why are we watching that right now?
I mean, I can go get it and get all the glue off of it from upstairs. Thanks, Criterion Collection.
Hey, you can get those replaced for free, you know.
Is it still going on?
I believe so, yeah.
I need to do that. I was like, oh, mine was never going to get affected. It's fine. And then I opened it the other day and I was like, my discs are covered in glue.
Can you show me what that looks like so I can see if it's happening in mine? Because I can't tell if mine are just getting stuck in the.
So you know how like there's like the half slots that you pull them out of, right?
Yeah.
Are your discs still there?
They're still there.
And your glue hasn't failed.
Okay.
Because it literally fails and they'll fall in and get covered in the glue.
Okay, see, because that's the thing. Some of mine are sinking in there, but they're not.
Then it's failing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So mine's no longer standing vertically, it's like flat on a table.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll just check it out because I thought that was the first pressing of it, and mine was not first pressing, so I wasn't sure if it had been fixed. Because you got it right away, didn't you?
I pre-ordered it. Yeah.
I did not. So.
Yeah, and I just figured that mine was fine because like everybody had been reporting those issues, and mine was like fine. I was like, okay, but I don't open it up that often because like
Because you're a fake fan.
hot take, I don't really love Showa movies that much.
Because you're sick.
Shut up.
Showa is the fucking best.
No, it's
yes,
not.
It is. Yes, it is.
It's not. It's literally not.
It literally is.
It's literally
it's
not.
so awesome.
When you think of Godzilla, what is the actual suit that pops in your head?
Probably 54.
No, it's a Heisei Godzilla.
No, it's 54.
No, it's a Heisei
It's
Godzilla.
dead as
It's a
black
Heisei
and white.
Godzilla.
It's not.
It's a Heisei Godzilla.
All right, it's Heisei. You got it.
It's a Heisei. It
It's
is
a
for
Heisei.
like everybody.
It's not though.
It is.
Not for me. I do. I'm sorry, Pierce, but I see Cookie Monster Godzilla.
Best Godzilla movie of all time. Go.
Oh, that's tough.
All right, this is what what everybody wanted, anyways. We're sort of forced to devolve into this.
I haven't watched many, so I just.
I haven't seen 54, but I feel like probably the original. But where my head's at these days, the best that I've seen recently is Shin, for sure.
All right, that's the safest answer you probably could have made.
That's fair. Well, I mean, if we're gonna talk in like the ones that I personally love, not the ones that I think are the best, but the ones that are like the most.
The
for me.
best to you, your
The
best.
best.
Not critically acclaimed.
Okay.
Your best.
This is not gonna make you happy. The first ones that come to mind immediately: Son of Godzilla, Invasion of Astro Monster, and Destroy All Monsters. Ooh, and Evira. I love Evira.
Ibira?
Evira Horror of the Deep. Isn't that what it's called?
Ibra?
Ebera, sorry.
You like that one?
Yeah. Fucking cool crab monster. What's not to love?
That's
I
a
love-
weird movie.
They're all weird, Pierce. They're Godzilla movies.
See,
That's the name of the game.
so the Ibra one in particular is especially weird because Godzilla wasn't supposed to be in the movie.
Yeah, he's barely in it.
It was supposed to be Kong, which is why he gets woken up by a lightning rod.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it's on an island.
Yeah, because Toho Kong is lightning powers.
I don't. That's not in King Kong versus Godzilla, is it?
That's the only reason that King Kong can fight Godzilla is because he randomly acquires lightning powers through power creep halfway through the movie. Because they were like, oh wow, this stupid fucking monkey can't do anything about it. Literally, canonically, indestructible lizard, huh? So they gave him lightning powers, and they also made Godzilla weak to lightning powers for some reason. But then they rewrote that later on for every other Godzilla story where lightning makes him stronger.
Well, yeah. Obviously, lightning. Lightning either helps you or hinders you. It is a fine line. It is plot dependent.
It can't not do nothing.
It can't not do nothing.
Yeah.
It's got to do something.
Really, those are your picks.
Yeah. I fuck with the Showa stuff so hard. I'm sorry.
So
What else do I like? Hedora a lot. Although I didn't love it. I know a lot of people are really into that
I
one.
don't care for it as much as what the rest of the fan base.
Yeah, a lot of
cares
people
for.
are super into it, and I was really hyped the first time I watched it. But I was like,
I would much rather watch the 3 films that followed Hedora in the Showa series.
that's the 2 Mecha Godzillas, right?
And Megalon.
Megalon. Where's Gigan fit in there?
I believe it's the one raid before Hedora.
Gigan's pretty good. I like Megalon a lot too. That's
Megalon's a good film. It's really goofy,
It is,
but it's
fun.
a good watch.
I'm sorry, Jet Jaguar fucking rules.
He slaps, bro.
He does. I'm waiting for Shin Jet Jaguar.
Shin Jet Jaguar. That's just what.
There's
all
a lot of
shit-
opportunity for body horror in that.
All right.
Like, you could get pretty fucked up pretty fast.
I mean, get on that.
I mean, he's gotta have a pitch for a Jet Jaguar.
He'll fuck it
movie.
up. He'll fuck it up. Yeah.
In a good way. I like the show Aaron Pierce. I don't know what to tell you. It's fun. It's got everything I want. It's got genuinely engaging human characters. It's got the best monsters, the best fights, the best settings. It's got everything. And it's got cool theme music.
Oh, what? Which
There's-
one are we talking?
there's, like,
what?
cool-
Which film are you referring to in this?
Any of them.
Oh,
Any of them.
no. Which one in particular?
For the theme music?
For yeah.
I'll be honest. I wasn't thinking of a Godzilla movie. For that one, I was thinking of, what's it called? War of the Gargantuas.
That one movie that I slept through.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I remember you enjoying it.
I literally don't remember anything,
We did.
which is
We
the
watched-
weirdest thing in the world.
Ask Cameron.
Okay.
You probably know.
Yeah, no, I do need to give that a rewatch. It's just those films. I like to watch the films on like physical media, all right, and it's like it's so hard to get some of those because like also Veron.
I've never seen that.
It's not a good movie, but I love Veron.
I've seen. I can't even picture Veron. Is that a monster?
Yeah, he's in Destroy All Monsters.
I cannot picture this fucker.
He's an iguana.
You have no idea how little that narrows it down.
He's an iguana.
Oh, yeah, he's a iguana with wings. Yeah,
Yep, he flies.
that's right. Okay, I remember this guy. Pretty fucked up, actually. I love that. I like Rodan.
Trying to get that location of that file. Cole will watch that if you got it.
You seen Rodan?
Yes.
The movie?
Yes.
It's a fucking great movie, right?
It's all right.
The ending is genuinely moving.
Isn't it weird how they transitioned Rodan into a monster that lives in fire, but they
They
fire
killed
to
him in
kill
fire?
it? Yeah.
Yeah, in a very memorably tragic scene.
They're so sad. They're like, wow, we can't have Segs anymore. Die in the volcano.
It's
together.
pretty fucking sad.
Yeah.
Dude, the one gets burnt to a crisp, and the other's like, I cannot live without you, my lover. Just accepts it. That's crazy. That was a kid's movie for children.
The bugs in that they're Meganeura. Next to be seen in Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. They're the You haven't seen Godzilla vs. Megaguirus?
That's the one Millennium I haven't seen.
Wow, you're not missing out on a lot. It's easily the weakest installment
what I hear.
in the Millennium series. Honestly, the only one that's not amazing.
Well, I mean, I don't really like 2000 either.
You don't like 2000? I think it's a good.
I probably need to
a good
revisit
watch.
it because I didn't like GMK on first watch either, and then when we saw it in the theater, I was like, this movie fucking rips.
It's incredible.
Kicks ass.
It's so good. It's literally like the counterculture equivalent of Shin Godzilla, where the military is hyperactive and fucking makes everything worse instead of doing nothing and makes everything worse. It's actually based off of like the period of Japan where they overreacted to everything. There's actually like a written dichotomy between the movies, like representing different eras of Japanese culture.
Haven't we on Doomsday Bunker? Haven't you given me the spiel on like the political aspects of GMK before? Have we not had this exact conversation?
Maybe, but it would have had to have been at least 4 years ago.
That's true. It's been a while. What better time to revisit such a classic film?
Yeah. I love that movie so much.
It's a good movie.
It's what we put on when I was painting the living room upstairs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get some good work done doing it? Motivate you?
It didn't matter. The walls
smart.
leaked and paint got fucked up. So.
Kip, you like GMK, right? Didn't you see that with us? Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack?
That's an incredible title.
Or maybe it was Cole.
It was Cole.
Cole fell asleep,
Cole
didn't
was
he?
sleeping, yeah.
Cole fell
Cole was
asleep.
big sleeping in the theater.
Honestly, it's a relaxing movie to sleep to. Calms the soul.
Is it? The music in that movie is actually incredible.
Yeah.
I love the music in that movie. My favorite actor in that movie died, though.
Why you gotta drop that on me?
Yeah. The very stern-faced military man that's in every tokusatsu movie.
I can see him now.
He died.
Hey, which one is it? I was thinking about this the other day. Which one is it where there's a bunch of American soldiers on a boat and they witness something crazy go down the other, and one of the guys says to the other, "Make sure you tell your son about that, Major Spielberg." Which one's that?
The
King Ghidorah?
the second greatest Heisei movie, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah.
Fucking great.
Also with incredible music. The last great film in the Heisei series.
I haven't finished the Heisei series either. I've watched up to the first Mothra one. And that's it.
That's where it went downhill.
That's what I've also heard.
That movie is the worst in the Heisei series.
Really?
Anybody who loves Godzilla and Mothra, The Battle for Earth, you're literally diagnosable.
I'm gonna see what I rated it on Letterboxd to see if I'm diagnosable.
It's so bad. That movie is terrible.
I remember enjoying it, at least a little bit.
It's terrible.
The fundamental thing is, if Godzilla's in a movie, it earns points just purely on that basis.
It has the weakest plot of all the Heisei movies. It's when they redesigned the Heisei suit to make him not look scary anymore. They changed the entire sound design for Godzilla to make him sound like a little bitch. And then they changed the music of the Heisei series to not be creepy anymore.
That's fucked up.
It's really... And then they kept that and they're like, you know what? let's do that 2 more times. It's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 and Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. And then they're like, okay, let's blend it. Let's blend the horror elements of the beginning of the Heisei series with like the terrible elements of the second half of the Heisei series when they released Godzilla vs. Destroyer, right? Because it was supposed to be the last movie.
Right.
Which they kind of had. It really was like a blend of the two. But the Heisei series kind of was like, it was good at Return of Godzilla, right? And then it just peaked with Biollante, and then it was plateaued with King Ghidorah, and then it just crashed horribly.
Biollante was really the second in that series?
It was the second.
That's fucking crazy.
It came out in '89.
Way to level up.
It came out in '89. It was insane.
So there's a that's a 5-year gap between movies, isn't it?
84 to 89.
84.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, look at literally the suit technology that they developed between 84 and 89. 84 still kind of looks like a Showa suit, but like stylized to be more modern. And then 89 are like, let's just redo it.
Pure naturalism. Hey, I got bad news for you about my letterboxed review of Godzilla vs. Mothra.
Okay, what is it?
Guess the star rating
Out of
5. Possible out of a possible 5.
2.5.
No.
There's no way you gave it more than 2.5.
There's a very good chance I gave it 4.5 stars. Actually.
No, you did not.
And then my review is 1 sentence. Would be a full 5 stars if Mothra and Batra kissed, but as it stands, it's pretty fucking rad. August 16th, 2020.
That movie is so terrible.
I straight up do not remember much of that movie, so it could be terrible. I could have been going crazy. Who knows?
Literally, they're like, the movie opens, they're like, bro, climate change. A meteor woke up Godzilla or some shit. He's unhappy because of global warming. And
That sounds dope!
And then they're like, we gotta go to this island for reasons, bro. And then they get there and they're like, wow, deforestation really fucked this place up. Even though there is no human civilization there to deforest it.
Yeah, but you know, they can sense these things.
And then they're like,
You're gonna want
bro.
to watch that.
What?
You're gonna want to watch the video I just sent you.
You got it? You got
35 minutes.
Where'd you send it to?
I sent it to
The rebunketing?
Rebunketing, yeah.
Fuck, how do I exit out of...
Oh, you want us to watch it on here now? That's what you mean.
35:45, I think.
An hour and 40 minutes?
It's a service, but like it's in the
Oh,
35:45?
yeah the 35-45 minute mark. He says volume's optional
Volume's optional.
because it's like a sermon, so like you'll just want to probably only need the.
Okay, this is 35:44. Let's get it. What do we got?
Is that this fucking
Oh, it's an
video?
orb. Well, damn, where's he going?
Oh, is the light like the Lord?
I didn't listen.
Yeah,
It's but that was in the empty sanctuary of the church. It's on the security cams.
interesting.
What the hell is
Well,
that?
like, how did they interpret it then? Like, what's the
I guess you
surrounding?
could listen to it.
Well, yeah.
Ah,
But I didn't. I mean, do you want me to go research that?
No, I'll just play it here.
When I step into the sanctuary, there's no doubt that it's God. There was a peace like I've never felt before.
Oh.
Now, keep in mind, I cannot see this with my natural eye. I can feel this.
get her on. Call her.
So at this point, I'm
Interview.
just walking around. I noticed that it was up by the audio booth, sound booth a lot, so I'm kind of sticking back there, looking to see if I can see something. Right in here, things are starting to get pretty heavy. Just a heaviness coming over me. I didn't know what to do. I started worshiping. as I keep walking towards this aisle, I'm just so overcome with heaviness. I'm weeping, I'm worshiping. And that part still amazes me when I look at it, because I just raised my hands and it is right there. Like it's almost like it raised my hands, or I was raising it to this without even knowing. I knew in my heart that I needed to get back to work. And so in my mind, I'm like, I am on the clock. I got to get back to work. So I start going back. And as you can see, it followed me. And it just, made me realize that how many times are we in his presence and he's doing something in us. And we are just so busy with life or whatever. And we just leave. And he's like, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm not done. So at this point, I go back into the office and I look at my phone and I was overwhelmed. I was jumping up and down. I was crying. I was rejoicing. I couldn't send the video to anybody because it was too long and you have to trim videos to send them. And I was like, how do I get this out? But in the same sense, I was just so at peace with what had happened that I didn't want to tell anyone, if that makes sense, in that moment.
That's crazy. That needs to actually get sent somewhere. Like, actually get sent somewhere. Fuck, can we do that?
Send it where?
To, like, an actual, like, paranormal spiritual investigation organization.
The Vatican?
This Sunday.
Holy Vatican Miracle Examiner, my favorite anime.
September 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this actually needs to get sent somewhere, right?
I don't know if Doomsday Bunker is equipped to, like, take on the topic God. I don't know if that's in our wheelhouse quite yet.
I mean...
Maybe Satan.
It's not inherent... how do you prove whether or not something is God? It totally could be. Or it could be literally any other spiritual entity.
Yeah. But
obviously she says that she had some kind of emotional response to it, which is nutty. I'd love to see that proved. But insane. Because, like, you usually... If you see...
This one hung out.
No, that one was around. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
It's a glory light.
That's why somebody needs to send that somewhere. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
And this is the church he works at.
And he used to work at.
Used to work at. Okay.
Is this the one?
So this is local.
Is this the one that I did consulting for?
I think so.
Okay.
In St. Louis.
This is grainy as shit, so, like, I don't know.
It's probably a dark room too.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Good for looking at the light though.
That's crazy.
For light looking, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's actually insane.
Special guest star.
Guest star. Call that woman up. I need an explanation of how she feels. Explanation. Cole, have you ever experienced anything wacky like this? I'll give you a minute to answer that question. Justin, you want to hop in here? I really gotta take a break.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
Just hop in here, bro.
Just vibe.
This is executive producer Justin Kim. Oh, Travis. Travis, by the way, we're supposed to have an outline for these. We just decided we were starting yesterday.
Yeah.
And here we are. Justin's going to be doing outlines potentially, but you're more than welcome
He
to
is?
help. Yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
He's gonna at least find topics for us. Maybe.
No.
Maybe. So Travis, if you want to help find topics, you know how to get a hold of me.
Hey, executive producer Justin Kipp.
Hold up.
Have a seat.
Hold up.
What?
Outline. I'm just the edge of the screen.
Get in here. Sit your ass down. So Justin, ever seen a ghost?
No.
Ever seen the devil?
No.
Ever seen God?
No.
Ever seen aliens?
No.
Ever seen mysterious lights you can't explain?
I mean, lights in places that seem inconvenient to replace the bulbs.
No, that's a shame. You ever seen the Hat Man?
What's the Hat Man?
It's like a shadow person. People see, like a lot of people who have sleep paralysis. That'll be their demon, like their guy wearing a hat.
Sleep paralysis.
Me neither. Do you want to someday?
No, I mean maybe once for the experience.
You ever wanted to lucid dream, or have you ever lucid dreamed?
No,
Do you want to?
it'd be cool if I could be like, I want this to happen. It just did.
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
That'd be cool.
I always wanted to fly in my lucid dreams. You ever seen Bigfoot?
No,
A chupacabra?
no,
Dogman? Michigan Dogman?
no,
Melonhead?
no. You didn't invite me.
That's true. Sorry. Next time. A mysterious lake monster?
Dead fish.
Goblins?
No,
Ghouls?
no. Gobbledygools. No.
Yeti?
Yeti's nuts.
Yoda?
Yoda man.
You know, Yoda's real. And strong. And my friend.
Yoda's my dad.
Yoda's your dad?
No.
Why didn't he tell me? Holy shit.
No, Yoda's not my dad.
Well, that makes sense. I've met your dad, and he doesn't look much like Yoda at all.
No, he's much taller
He is significantly taller than
and less
Yoda.
green.
And smaller ears.
Yeah. Less wrinkly. More hair.
That's wrinkly. Can't jump as high.
No,
Yoda's got mad hops.
he used to do front flips though.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do front flips?
No.
Do you think your dad would come on the show and do front flips for us?
No, because he has had 2 knee replacements and could not do front flips anymore.
Same one twice or both knees?
Both knees. both
We fucked the first one up.
both knees, same year. Took 9 months of paid time from work and then retired.
Hell yeah. That's actually the way to do it.
It was incredible.
Wow.
Cole didn't
Okay.
answer yet.
Someone, an anonymous source, reports that the moving orb appeared to morph into a man when they were watching us watch it.
Times when?
When, mysterious source, did this orb turn into a man? Can you pinpoint?
Mysterious source. I don't know if you know this or not, but we have a chat for the show.
That's also true.
That's crazy.
You see Cole replied to you?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, there's actually 2 replies now. Cole, keep the link out of the chat. We've seen everything that needed to be seen with that.
We've done all we can do.
More or less, it'd be harder for somebody to find vague locations of where people are based out of. More or less.
Can't let him find the bunker.
Find the bunker.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Found it.
The bunker's not where that place is, but yeah. Did you delete a message or?
I deleted my own message because I sent it, and then it was just I didn't mean to send it at the time.
Okay, all right. I was just curious because there was a message from 2 paleontologists that's erased.
I didn't do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, that's a fucking nutty video. What'd you guys talk about while I was going?
He basically just asked if I've ever seen any spooky things, and I have not.
He hasn't seen anything.
Have you seen any ghosts?
No, never. That I know of, at least.
Run through the questions with him.
Have you felt any ghosts?
You know, I feel like that's the kind of thing where, like, if you have, you would know. But the closest I've come is recently I was in an old house that someone who was more attuned to this stuff than I said it's definitely haunted. And I was using the bathroom there. And I was like, yeah, this is absolutely 100% a haunted place. Like, it's fucked up. Something's wrong.
What's sleep paralysis like? I know you've had it.
It's horrifying. But we don't know if I've had it or if I've had some kind of other encounter.
Oh, yeah. That, yes, I see.
But the act of being paralyzed in a laying down position in the dark is, regardless of the circumstance, kind of like the worst thing possible outside of like actual harm to you.
Yeah.
It's pretty not great.
No one enjoys it.
It's like a -7 out of 10. It's kind of terrible. Yeah.
So don't do it, folks.
Maggie says, once I almost suffocated when I had sleep paralysis.
Jesus.
Or at least felt like it. Could you just not breathe?
Oh. I assume that's a part of it.
I need the egg explanation.
You know what? I have something that's not ghosts. It's fairies.
Fairies.
It is.
Okay.
Nuts.
I was really into the Fae as a kid. I mean, I still am, but
That's
much
insane
more as a
that
kid.
you haven't watched all of Fate yet. What? I'm sorry, continue.
Listen, I'll get to it. But is because I read the Spiderwick Chronicles books.
Okay.
Remember those?
Yeah.
And I got the field guide, which told you how to interact with these things. They were like, if you have, there's brownies in your home, right? They live in your home, and if you feed them, they'll, you know, do little chores for you, help out.
Did they?
Well, so I when I was a kid, I took a little cup, or 2 cups. One cup I put some corn, and then in the other I put milk.
It's going.
And the next morning, most of the corn was gone. I elevated it so no pets could get to it.
Okay.
And then the next morning, the corn was mostly gone, and the milk was all gone, and there was a tiny little like ring around the side of it where like a lip was, and I just lost my shit. Just lost.
Did
my
you
shit.
tell anyone you were doing this?
Not before I did it. Only after the fact. Because I was running around the house going, I proved fairies are real.
You fairies.
I did it.
All right, Crocker.
Ah, fuck! I forgot all that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
That's you.
Fairies are real.
Nice. That's actually crazy.
It is. I got. Although my sister relentlessly bullied me for it. Said that I snuck out in the night and then ate the corn myself and drank the milk out of my tiny lip.
It just that there was going to be a bully in your house. It was going to be her, not you.
Well, I mean, we did it back and forth a lot, but I feel like Kayla has a special viciousness to her.
At least from what I know, yeah. She seemed that way, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
Intense.
Yeah. No fairies for me, never. No, I have had ghost experiences. Particularly in the second oldest house in the town of the school we went to.
Which house is that?
The Richardson establishment?
Is that really that old?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Second oldest in the town?
I mean, believe it. It's the second oldest. It's in the top 3.
Oh my god.
I believe it.
Yeah.
The house is cool though.
Yeah. No, there was some. I've had some experiences there, particularly with, was it a poltergeist that moves objects?
I think so.
Yeah, so there's...
Poltergeist is malevolent.
I mean, I wasn't comfortable.
You what?
I wasn't comfortable with its actions.
What's the poltergeist then?
So, it was a late night gathering.
Yeah.
Upstairs of the house, right? Because it's a 2-leveled house, and anytime I returned to the bottom floor, there was one particular doll in the house that would be relocated every time I moved down. I went to the downstairs to use like the bathroom or something, right? And I have a shit bladder, and I'm the only one that was going down multiple times in a row.
Of course.
And everybody else is upstairs because all of the sleeping quarters of that house are upstairs. The ground floor is only living rooms, kitchen, and a bathroom. Mm-hmm. Every time I went down, there was a doll in a different location until eventually it ended up in the bathroom. And I was no longer going to the bathroom that night because Nobody moved it there. There was one other person that went downstairs separately of me, and when I asked them about it, they said, "Oh yeah, I know what doll you're talking about." And I asked them where it was, and it was in a different spot from when I was down there last. So that was moving around a lot, and that's one of the things that like haunts me, because it's like, why
the doll?
why? And like the final resting location of sitting on the washer and dryer in the bathroom downstairs. Worst thing ever, because it had not been in the bathroom until that point, and then it was there, and I didn't bring it up to anybody really until it had moved multiple times already.
And then by that time, you sound kind of like a croc.
Kind of, yeah. Additionally, I've had experiences in my childhood home.
Yes, as detailed on DoomsDay Bunker.
Yeah, with things grabbing my feet at night, which is interesting because that was a new construction house, and my parents purchased that plot of land, but it was just a field before, so like who knows what happened in the field previously before
what
that
happened on that property,
right, in general, right? But there was a relative staying with me, and we were sleeping in the basement, and we were talking, and it was very late at night, and it was dark because we're underground at night. It's dark
in a bunker,
in a bunker just like this one,
quite similar.
except way newer.
Yes.
But something had grabbed my feet and pulled on them. And I was like, whoa, why did you do that? And the voice on the opposite direction of the room went, did what? And I was like, holy shit, something just pulled on my feet. And I turned the light on, and obviously there's nobody else in the basement, because why would there be? You know, who's going to come down? Who is going to sneak into my house to pull on my feet?
To literally pull your leg.
Wow. Yeah. Crazy. I don't know. A lot of weird experiences happen there, but I guess that's what happens when you live in literally the middle of nowhere in a cornfield.
The corn just brings out something in the world.
Right, like the ghost animals.
The ghost animals, the ghost horses.
Yeah.
Ghost baseball players.
Ghost baseball players. Can't forget those. If you build it, he will come.
Oh.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, okay. God, what a film that I've only watched ever in school.
It's a good film. You gotta see it when it's on cable. You gotta turn it on. It's an obligation.
Ghost.
It's like Shawshank Redemption. If it's on TV, you gotta see it.
Ghost Horse was an experience, that's for sure.
Ghost horse?
Ghost Horse.
You don't know the Ghost Horse story?
I don't know the
Ghost Horse. So you know where my parents live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to the bunker.
Nobody has horses in that area.
No.
Occasionally, it would only really start after 9 p.m. ish. There would be an obscenely loud horse whinnying in the back, past the field and into the forest, where there was multiple acres of forest land owned. And if you went out there and looked around, there would never be any horse whinnying. But if you return to the property, out of the field, out of the forest, the horse whinnying would start back up again, basically. So it was just in sound. It was a horse whinnying. If you grow up in the middle of fucking nowhere where everyone has horses, you know what the fuck a horse sounds like, right? It's
pretty distinct.
It's unmistakable.
A horse sound is noticeable.
Yeah. And that would happen randomly, only after it would start being dark, because it was summertime, right? And you know, sun sets at like 10:30 at night, but it's getting dark 9:30, and that's when it would start, and there would just be horse whinnying. Why? Who knows? There was a lot of weird stuff that happened in that field and forest behind the house, between that and then being stuck in a different dimension and the ghost cat animals.
Yeah, the different dimension one. I forgot about that.
Yeah, where you walk in a straight line towards the edge of the forest for 45 minutes and never leave the forest, but you turn around and go the opposite way for 2 minutes and then you're out.
Yeah.
That shit makes no sense.
Have you ever gone back to take the walk again?
No, but we could. We could live stream it on DoomsDay Bunker.
I mean, even if we can't do that, we could just document it and then
upload it as a special.
Yeah.
We could air it live.
DoomsDay Bunker investigates.
It'd just be a premiere at that point.
Yeah.
Like you run it and you like commentate over it.
We just record our experience and end up as one of those fucking lost tape bullshits where we fucking die.
Yeah, I mean that is
literally that's kind of how it happens.
We would probably get killed.
Yeah.
You get trampled by the ghost horses.
You know, I did think about the fact that it wouldn't necessitate us going out there in the dark to make this shit happen in the field where all kinds of supernatural shit's gone down.
We're running out of time too, because it's about to be winter,
It is.
and I wouldn't want to do it. Okay, I'm not gonna say there's no paranormal activity that happens in the winter. I'm not outside in the winter at night to experience any paranormal activity because hot take, I don't like being cold.
I mean, you just go out there and you might just end up finding a bear. Just a real ass bear.
Yeah,
There is one that lives out
I was gonna
there.
say, remember
So
that time there was a bear near your house?
Yeah.
There's one that was in that way.
The south
Be specific.
in the town that starts with the letter I. Where am I too far? Okay, yeah, that's not too far.
Well, there was the one when you had a bonfire and we were coming back in. We were like, "What the fuck is that sound out in the trees?" And then the next day you went out and you found bear tracks.
Yep. Yep. There's either going to be that or like the phantasmal animals. That
Well, how do we know it wasn't?
levitate phantasmal bear.
How do we know it wasn't a phantasmal bear? You ever consider?
Kai Jucifer says, "Yo, Pierce, welcome back."
It's not just me.
Yo!
Reed and Jay Kipper here.
Producer Justin,
Justin, moderator Justin, he's here in the flesh.
the mob man himself.
Yeah,
You can't see him, but he's throwing up a peace sign.
he does the law of the land.
Yeah.
We're all here.
He rules with an iron fist. He's stern, but fair. That's Justin.
I guess so. That's a good way to describe it.
I think I banned a bot before.
That's good. Get those out.
Yeah.
Weed them out.
Yeah, no. I was actually looking at the band list before we went live, right? And there was just there was a person in there. There was just a bunch of fucking numbers. So like, it was definitely a bot. So do we want to do the live the journey in the forest at night? Justin's got to be there too.
Yeah.
You're out of frame a little bit.
You are out of frame a little bit. There you go. Wow, that was extreme as fuck.
We could do it, but like, I'm wearing a crucifix because I don't trust.
Okay,
It sounds fucked up.
that's fine.
I could get one too.
What'll happen is either nothing
Nothing.
or everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Easily.
Hate that.
Yeah.
All right.
So
We're gonna chicken the fuck out.
no, we're not, right? Because hot take, my parents and some parents of the family friends within the establishment used to make it a regular occurrence where they would get blasted and walk around in the woods hunting for Sasquatch, right? Because the Porter Yeti existed, right? If nothing ever happened to them, either that or they were so blasted that they didn't know anything happened to them.
Yeah.
But we go in stone cold sober, paranoia and anxiety through the roof. Then some shit might get real.
Yeah, and then having the camera there, camera changes things.
It does.
People like to perform.
We're gonna do multiple cameras.
Jesus.
We're both gonna be recorded. Everybody who goes records.
Has a camera.
Yeah.
Y'all got a phone. Y'all got no excuses.
Yeah. No, everybody, Pogs in the chat for who wants to go go on the trip. We all know the destination. Well, the people that would be going on it know the destination. Yeah. Right. Hell.
We're gonna meet the devil.
I don't think I could fit that into October, but no, I'll definitely have a free weekend night in October. There's no way I don't.
This is gonna take some coordination.
Not really. We'll just do it, right? As long as the three of us are free, and then whoever else wants to join can join at that point. If they're busy, that sucks. They're not gonna die in the forest. Darn.
I'm making my roommate go because she knows more about this stuff than I do, and also knows how to protect us.
Which roommate?
Shelby.
Okay. Pog in the chat.
Pog in the chat.
Cole's coming. Okay.
Shit, we're gonna go ghost hunting.
If anybody's bringing a crucifix, it's gonna be Cole, and he's gonna actually know how to ward off evil spirits.
I'll fucking bring a cross. Are you kidding me? I'll bring a goddamn Bible.
I'll steal my brother's cross.
The Bible. Yeah. Let's go.
I think my dad has some holy water somewhere. Grab that.
Some?
Yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do is take it to a church and get it blessed, right?
Well, yeah. Where do you think you got it?
So we just get a 5-gallon jug.
Okay, that's overdoing it a little.
Easy?
You got a pog
Another pog?
What does that mean?
in the chat.
Oh, Shelby's in. Shelby's got the pog.
Thank God.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Also, I'm learning about spirit bears.
Spirit bears!
They were spotted in the UP. There was one spotted in the UP for the first time.
You know, actually, I should say, since we were talking about if I've had any encounters, I haven't, but when I went with Shelby, who's a Youper, to her hometown the first time, driving through there at night, the whole time I was just thinking, something fucked up's happened here. Something fucked. Something crazy. There's like some kind of vibe here.
Sure.
It's the UP. It's the Wild West of Michigan.
I mean, kind of. Yeah. You remember Dogman's up there?
Well, Dogman's down here, too. Dogman's all over.
He's everywhere.
Does Dogman use the bridge?
I presume, yeah.
I mean,
Does-
why would you swim when you could just go across the bridge?
Does Dogman pay the toll?
Dogman does not pay the toll.
Dogman probably doesn't have any currency.
Dogman does not recognize
Dogman
capitalism.
buys the seasonal pass.
Dogman buys the seasonal. They just give it to him. They're like, if you're coming through, we
Please
want
don't kill me. Here's your season pass.
Yeah, they just want to minimize interaction. Fuck, that was good.
Yeah.
Are you half Dogman?
I am from this state.
We've all got that Dogman blood in us.
The blood of Dogman.
The blood of the dog.
You have the blood of Christ and you have the blood,
Blood
of
of the-
Dogman.
The blood of the dog.
Pick your side. Eternal struggle.
I mean, how do we know that like Christ wasn't the Dogman? How do we know the Dogman isn't the second coming of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I mean, we don't. We have no way of knowing unless we go and ask him.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go find him. Or we could go to that church.
Did those people on Reddit ever conclude that investigation, or did they literally die?
What investigation? Oh shit! I forgot about that.
You remember like episode 1?
Oh my god!
Episode 1, circa like 5 years ago.
Holy shit! They gotta be dead, right?
Presumably.
Weren't they like? They hadn't updated. In
Did
a
we
while,
send
had they?
messages off your account or my account?
It had to be yours. I don't think I had an account. At that
Okay.
time.
All right.
Holy shit! I forgot all about them.
Let me check. Let me see. Let me see if they're posting anything anywhere.
This is the most important thing we've done all night.
Cole says Jesus is a dog. DAWG.
Jesus is the dog.
All right, so my Reddit account only has messages that go back to March 18th, 2021. So I don't know if Reddit just erases them after a period of time or what.
Did we make a Doomsday Bunker account?
No, I believe it was on my actual account. I believe I made one
Okay. For this?
for that, and
Okay.
now it's just my account.
So it's gone. God damn it. I don't even remember how we found that.
I'm pretty sure we just looked at like in current Dogman investigations, and there was a Reddit thread about them planning an expedition.
Search.
Search.
Get on there.
You too.
Yeah.
Bet you fucking won't.
I'm doing it right now.
All right.
God damn. Dogman.
Is there a Dogman Reddit?
Yes.
That's gotta be where we found it.
Our Dogman.
All about Dogman.
It's about Dogman.
Here we are. We got it. We're back in business. The Dogman.
This Dogman.
Is there actually anything posted 40 minutes ago? These are pictures of a 10-foot Dogman I saw in Australia. Video unavailable on
It
YouTube.
always goes back to Australia. 10 foot. Jesus Christ.
When was this posted on YouTube? Minutes ago?
Damn. Hot off the presses.
These
AI.
are pictures. This is just a stock footage video, and there's a random picture of a girl. Is it the poster? Dogman Encounters isn't probably not. Where are the photographs at, you phony ass account? There are no photographs in this video.
We've been had.
We're full circle now.
Once again, we are being disappointed by Dogman research.
Fucking God, bro.
It always gets us.
I'm not even signed in, or else I would downvote the shit out of that. Alright, so I'm gonna Google. When was our first episode?
Looking.
Okay. There's a playlist. You just gotta go to the first one and see what day it was.
2017 sometime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Dog Man.
This is why we have a producer.
February 6, 2018.
2018.
Damn.
Okay. Michigan Dogman investigation. 2018. Reddit. Nothing.
God damn
It was just a post. I get a hit from Michigan Dogman and Our Paranormal from 2018, and I get a hit from January 6, 2016 that says a Michigan Dogman encountered by ex-Marine video on Reddit.
Ex-Marine. So he kicks its ass. That's the point here, right?
The site cannot be reached, so it's not real. Dogmanencounters.net got taken down, bro.
Son of a bitch. They're really clamping down on Dogman info.
Dogman is securing his international trademark.
We're gonna get so sued by the Dogman over this.
But that'll prove he's real.
That will prove he's real.
Get fucked, Dogman. Bet you won't.
We're gonna settle out of court with the Dogman.
Bet you fucking won't sue. As long as he identifies as a corporation, I know a guy.
You could deal through an intermediary. Something. Dogman's always thinking. Dogman's always 3 steps ahead.
Does Dogman get a normal lawyer, or does Dogman get a Dogman lawyer?
Dog lawyer.
Pretty fucking insane.
It's the dog lawyer.
There's
Is
two
it
big
Air-
hairy men.
Is it like Airbud? But he's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
now?
He went to law. There's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't go to law school.
There isn't?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure there's nothing that says a
You're
dog
pretty
can't
sure.
go to law
We need a
school.
real lawyer on the line.
I am a real lawyer. I've played Ace Attorney.
Have you? Objection! Did you get that one? You got that reference?
I got that.
Incredible.
I understood the reference.
Lamau, alright. Wowzers.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
I have so many Chrome tabs open because I'm out of my mind.
Yes, you are. And we love you for it.
Oh, big question.
Yeah.
Does Dogman go to a vet or a doctor when he gets hurt?
Yes.
Ooh.
The answer is yes.
That's from Travis.
I think what happens is probably the Dogman gets one of its human allies to put it in a wheelbarrow and wheel it out behind the hospital. And if the hospital can't tend to him, then they go to the vet. But the vet is emergencies only because the Dogman finds it demeaning to have to go to the vet.
That's fair.
It wants human medicine.
You're a moderator. Can you change the title of the video?
Let's see.
Because I definitely can't because my shit got so fucked up when I started to stream it through OBS.
I don't think so.
I'll have to change it after the fact. I was just gonna add everything else we talked about into it.
Does that mean we're nearing the end?
We got maybe like 15 more minutes, right? 2 hours?
Yeah, I don't know what else we can add to
I
this. I
literally
feel like
don't
we're spinning
know.
wheels
I
now.
think maybe a good time to just like shoot for like topics for next time.
Shoot, I put a poll on my channel today and it sat for 8 hours asking for topics and nobody ever responded.
Well, I mean, in
One
fairness,
second, so it was there.
I've only been gone for 2 years.
yeah.
Why aren't people
You guys weren't thinking about it the whole
Wow,
time?
that's so fucked up.
That's very hurtful.
I'm gonna go and cry myself to sleep tonight.
Oh, there's 2 likes on it though.
Woo! Get fucked.
No, that's no way to treat our fans.
Let's go! Everybody, was that better?
That was a good start.
Nice. How many
Nice.
viewers? We still got like 5?
That's what it says.
Have we had viewers this whole time?
We have.
That's crazy.
Somehow. Somebody. Alright.
All right. Get the fuck out of our bunker.
Unironically, we should. I'll make a Discord, right? And we can just have it an open link. And then we can just have people join and we can do topics on there or whatever.
I like that idea. The DoomsDay Discord.
Indeed.
Doomsday chat.
Travis brought up having some kind of fucking document of shit that we're actually going to talk about, so. Travis,
you
you
mean
better
like-
get on that.
You mean like preparing?
Yeah, you should probably get on that and let us know what we're
That
talking
sounds
about.
like something for a producer to do.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. We got 2 now. Travis is honorary secondary producer.
The job of the producers is to do all of our work for us.
You gonna
That's
make-
insane.
You gonna make him a mod?
He is. There's no way he's not.
I say Travis, I think
I'm
was.
the only one who's marked as a mod in here.
You're right, but Cole's definitely marked as a mod as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's only showing me when I type, so.
If I click on Cole's name, it says remove moderator.
Okay, cool.
Maybe that's just like the master mod. The mod king. You're the mod king.
I don't know, maybe-
Travis Shaw is now a moderator, right? Travis wasn't.
Makes sense. He's kind of a rascal.
That's fair. Yeah.
But he settled down a bit since then. I think we can trust him with these powers.
He had to. He didn't want to throw his back out.
What a time.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, no, so...
The Georgia Guidestones are gone. The Queen is dead. The Michigan Dogman is somewhere out there. And soon enough we'll be in the woods looking for a mysterious path to nowhere.
That's... Yep, we sure will.
Shoutouts to the Michigan Dogman.
Shout out to the Michigan
Not paying
Dogman.
taxes.
Honestly, king.
King.
So next week is September 30th. I don't have anything on my calendar because all of my stuff's on Anna's calendar. But it appears free.
I don't know what I got going on. Probably nothing.
October is my only month that gets kind of sketchy.
Well, it looks like next Friday should be open for me. I would just probably end up coming here straight from work. So
Okay.
that's good.
Okay.
So tentatively,
We will
A
do a
week?
show next week.
yeah. Let's
Okay.
see. But
But
I mean,
we do
the way we've been going is we're like, yeah, next week should be fine, and then the day comes and we're like, oh wait, we have 5 other things
Well,
scheduled between us.
We do that because that happened because we would bring it up and then a week would go by, but we never actually set it in stone, and then we were like,
Yeah.
oh wait, we actually had this thing going on. Because
Yeah.
that's what happened to me a lot.
yeah.
Right, it's shit that's been planned for like literal months, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But next week should be fine.
All right. And we've done the first one, and the first one is the hard part. Everything after this, you know, it's a little
That's
easier.
true. So next week, are you ready for some shit?
Sure.
Next week, say we do the show,
Okay.
and then once the show is over, we
Go out
leave
there.
and we do the forest exploration. And when we premiere the forest exploration on a week that we actually can't do the show.
That's not bad. But, the only thing that's hindering that is if we're taking other people with us, we do have to coordinate with other people, unfortunately.
They can come here and we can just drive over.
We do gotta bring. Well, all right, fair. So it's a first come first serve ghost expedition.
Yeah, so whoever is free next Friday at approximately 9:30 to 10 p.m. tentatively start time.
Do you want to die in the woods?
Who wants to go and wander around in the woods at 11 o'clock at night?
Do you want to die, boys and girls?
Yeah,
Then
and-
come to the woods with
And
us.
then we'll do that. Because I wouldn't want to wait any longer, because then it's going to get way too fucking cold.
What I mean, cold, that'll bring out the best of the spooky stuff.
Yeah, but then we can follow, like, and then we'll get snow, and then we can follow our footprints back, and then it's not as exciting.
Well, I mean, all we have to do is theoretically turn around in the first place. Are we walking in a straight line? Straight path?
Yeah, but that's where the problems came up last time that happened. Is that it was eternally in a straight line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we want to do that, don't we? We'd always be able to follow our footprints back.
That's true. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's the loose plan.
All right. Bring snacks for the ghosts.
Bear food.
Bear food.
Where
Well,
is
we're the
this?
bear food.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna bring some wet cat food to rub ourselves in to attract the bear, and wet dog food. We're gonna get so wet with dog and cat food, it's gonna be disgusting.
Filthy.
We're gonna be so
We're gonna be
gross.
nasty.
We're gonna be so gross. on that
Nasty boys
eternal
and
road.
girls in the woods.
Filming ourselves, getting down and dirty in the woods with ghosts. It's gonna be a fun, sexy time for everyone.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
It's not gonna be me.
Oh, that's good.
It's gonna be fucking Dogman if he tries anything.
Got his eyes.
Gonna get him.
So we're gonna be in like full outdoor hiking gear next week then for the show.
Okay, well then I'm gonna have to get some hiking gear.
I guess so.
Maggie says Rice Krispie treats shaped like ghosts.
Who said that?
Maggie.
I like that actually. And the thing is, Maggie's probably gonna do that. I support. I've had Maggie's Rice Krispie treats. They're good. Support. Fucking mint. Alright. We wanna blow this popsicle
Yeah,
stand?
we only have 8 minutes till the second hour mark hits, so we can fucking drop it.
Get out of our goddamn bunker.
Alright, we're gonna go.
We'll see you next time with a to be
A
determined
topic.
topic.
We're gonna. So I have a fun fact. I have a message on my channel that asks for topics. Use that shit. Bet you fucking won't. What are you afraid of typing? Wow, that's
You're afraid
crazy.
of keyboards?
Wow.
What are you, a baby?
God. Prove you're not an actual infant by typing on the keyboard.
Legibly. We want to be able to read it.
That's true.
Fucker.
Realistically, we should just monitor if anything like wacky happens over the next week, and then it's
Yep.
relevant topics.
Wow. That sounds like something our producers should do.
Hey, if he sees any wacky topics, we need to set up like a Google Doc and actually like just throw shit in it.
You ever notice that half of these always end up being us talking about how we can improve the show next time?
Yeah, and we never do.
And then we never do.
Well, we could now.
Yeah.
Because realistically, we have time to do the show. We have a space to do the show uninterrupted.
We do. That's it. That's pretty. That's the.
experience.
We have experience. Yeah.
I have a slight budget to put into the show.
I have actual television production experience.
That's true. Why aren't you the producer and the host?
Because you know how to stream. I don't know how to do shit. You're the stream expert.
My dad's better at streaming than I am at these days.
Does he stream?
All the time.
What's he talking about?
He's plays music.
Oh, nice. That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
Well, does he perform it? I guess.
Yes.
Okay. He's not just. It's not like a radio show.
No, it's him performing. He's got a better camera than we do.
We gotta get on his level.
And he has a better mic than we do too. But that's because I bought it for him.
Well.
Maybe we can get Ghost to take it from your dad and get it for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up then.
Stay spooky, my friends.
Hell yeah. Let me find the end stream button. Hey, there's